Okay, this is a first look at the 3 Embers 4 burner grill. I just opened it up and unpacked it. You can see it's mostly put together when you first get it. Inside, you can see everything's mostly stainless steel. The bottom looks like it's some type of painted steel. There's the burners. So it's mostly assembled when you get it. They claim it takes about 15 minutes to put together. These were inside the cabinet, and we're gonna take a look. I'm gonna go put this together and let you know how long it took. They say all you need is a screwdriver. As you can see, the directions look pretty straightforward. One thing that looks really nice about the way they put this together is that the screws are already put into the right spots, and you just unscrew them and screw them back in. So I'll show you on the grill. So you can see here they have the screws to attach the side shelves and the burner, and they're already in place, so you don't have to figure out which screw goes where. So one of my concerns when I purchased this barbecue was these screens. They look neat in where the heat goes through them, but I was concerned about them breaking over time. As you can see here, they slide out real easily. I slid this one out over here a little bit, and I spoke to the company, and they're actually only like $3 to replace. So I took a chance with it, and I'll know in a year or so if they hold up. But they do seem pretty strong. It's a nice strong metal, and we'll see how they work. So the heat tents went in real easily. I did find that I had to slide this in a little bit over here on the edges with the little clips that hold it in, and it was easier if I flipped it over on these two over here. I do like that these are made out of stainless steel. My last one were coated regular steel, and they had disintegrated in a season or two. So I have high hopes for these heat tents. I'm very happy with the quality of these stainless steel grates. These are solid stainless steel, as you can see here. It's all the way through. Again, on my previous grill I had stainless steel, and I was very excited about that, but they did warp and melt over time. I don't think these will melt at all. These are really heavy duty. So I just lit the grill for the first time. It's a little tricky. You can't just turn on the knob. You've got to push the knob in and hold it, let it run for the count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and then click it and it'll light. So you gotta get that gas build up, and then it takes right off. So you can just saw that just lit up. So electric ignition might be a little bit easier. This, you just gotta know the trick. A couple of issues I ran with the grill is you can see that this hinge is broken. This one's fine. And then I did have one of the knobs where the inside of it was cracked. I can show you that. Right there, it's cracked in there. But I emailed the company, and I've had contact with them before, and I'm sure that they will send me a replacement. Otherwise, the grill seems to be really well made. Everything's really solid. It's all solid stainless steel. You can see in there that there's a double panel here of insulation. One thing that does concern me is the battery pack over here. So the battery pack for the knobs is just kind of opened and just sits in this little pocket over here. I'm hopeful this holds up well over time, but this does seem to be exposed to the elements a little bit. As long as you keep your grill covered, it should be kept dry. The drawers work real nice. The side burner also has a stainless steel grill. Putting this together was really easy. It took me about 15-20 minutes, and I think anybody can do it. They do recommend 2 people, but I did it by myself with no problems. So now I have the grill lit. They say when you first get it to let it heat up and burn everything off for 15 minutes. So we'll see how quickly we get this temperature up and how high it gets. Okay, after about 14 or 15 minutes, it did get up to 700 degrees. That's well hot enough to get a good sear on the steak. I've done my initial burn off. You can see here now that it's getting a little darker out, that all the knobs light up blue when they're on, and when they're off, they don't light up, which is helpful to see if your grill is on. And I will pick this video up when I have a good steak to grill up. Okay, it's the next day after I put this grill together, and I'm actually going to cook my first meal on it. After emailing the company about the knob and the hinge, they actually called me within 1 hour, and the same day shipped out replacement parts. I got a confirmation from UPS that it was shipped. So as far as customer service goes, it looks like the customer service is real good. And I just lit up the grill. It's heating up. Gonna give it about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna throw on some strip steaks. Alright, my steaks are cooking, and they're about 2 minutes. I love this see-through window. It's a much heavier lid than what you would get at other barbecues in this price range, including the Weber. I would say the first grilling experience was a success. Steak was delicious. One note of caution, do not put cleaning utensils in the top left drawer. They do get very hot. So I had my cleaning brush in there, and when I took it out of the drawer, I didn't burn myself, but it was pretty hot to the touch. I did scrape it down, seems to clean up pretty easily, and I highly recommend this grill.